Candidates Corner. This is the place where I come in, and I'm actually put my glasses on so I can see everything. This is the place where I make myself available to anyone who wants to ask questions, who wants to see how the campaign is going, who basically may have just any I don't know, questions, personal questions, or questions about the campaign or judicial races in general. Just a brief reminder, we're here every Saturday at 2:00, live streaming on multiple platforms, and just trying to get as much information out to everyone about the campaign and about why I'm running, and about why this is such an important race, an election to be knowledgeable about. Again, my name is Denise. I'm running for Circuit Court Judge. The elections are August 18th. We have many local elections August 18th that will have an impact on the lives of our community. If you live in Miami-Dade County, if you are a registered voter, anywhere from Florida City and Homestead all the way up to Miami Lakes and Key Biscayne, Miami Beach, anywhere in that area, you are eligible to vote if you're a citizen and you're registered to vote for the Circuit Court Judge races. And so let me see. I've been asked questions along the way, why I'm running, what can I bring to the bench, what can I do for our community, what is it about me that would make somebody want to vote for me. And I think that the best way I can answer that is just to share a little bit more about myself. I've shared it before, but I just wanted to just continuously, since we have new people watching and new folks connecting, wanted to make it available to everybody who just has these questions. So I am a lifelong Miami-Dade County resident. I have been an attorney now for over 20 years. I'm a trial and an appellate attorney. That means I practice at both the trial and the appellate levels. Let's see, what else? I am the oldest of 5 children, first generation college student. So it's been an interesting journey, an interesting path, I would say, that I took from when my parents first came to this country. They came to work, and they came to make a way for themselves. And as the oldest of their children, I was the first to be able to go to college. And I did. I went to the University of Florida, where I attended undergrad and law school, and I graduated with honors. And then my path has really always been one of service, where I want to serve the community and I want to give back. And, I think that this is a really important time, considering everything that's going on in our community, considering everything that's going on in this country and in this world, really. One of the things that I'm most passionate about, and when, we watch the news and we see what's going on, the unrest and the dissatisfaction, is particularly from such, communities that are vulnerable, and communities that haven't had the best experiences with the judicial system, let's say, in general. That's one of the things that I think I'm very passionate about, and that I'm bringing to the table, is that understanding and knowledge that everyone wants to be seen, and everyone wants to be heard, and everyone has a right to be seen and a right to be heard. That's what I call due process. I mean, it's just as simple as that. It's the knowledge and the understanding that we as residents and members of our community, when you walk into a court of law, you have the right to be seen and to be heard. That's it, period, end of story. There's no excuse, and there's nothing else to be said about that. So for me, bringing that with my life experience, and bringing that together with my passion for that particular issue, I think it's a really appropriate time to discuss that and to talk about how what I can bring to the bench. I think that as an attorney who has not only represented vulnerable communities, when I started out at Legal Aid, my clients were all senior citizens. They were all 65 or older. They were people who didn't have resources, people who didn't have money to hire an attorney. And for that community in particular, for the elderly, it was so rewarding to even just assist them with filling out a form or an application, something that maybe wasn't actually even legal work. You didn't need a lawyer to do it, but for them it was overwhelming, and it was life-changing just to sit down with them and fill out an application or help them navigate through their Social Security benefits or landlord-tenant evictions or whatever the case may be. That really marked me, and that set me on this path that I've been on. And the path that I've been on is this path of service. It's this path of giving back to my community, preparing myself. I don't take this lightly. I don't take what I'm doing lightly. Anybody can run for office, right? It's up to the people to decide. With judges, there's basic requirements. You have to be, for a trial or for a circuit or county judge, you have to have at least 5 years of experience as a lawyer. I have over 20, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's what the law requires, but I think that I've spent the last over 20 years preparing myself for this particular position, making sure I'm not only the best lawyer that I can possibly be, but truly striving to be that human being that understands we serve a very diverse community. There's all of these different populations within Miami-Dade County, all have different needs, all have different issues. And I think that knowing how to package, how to prepare yourself for a position that is going to be serving all of these different diverse communities, I think that's crucial. That's crucial and that's instrumental. I did want to give a special shout out to Patty. Happy birthday, Patty. I can't believe on your birthday you're joining us on Candidates Corner. So happy birthday to you. Hey, Raul. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Maria Eugenia, Yvette. How are you guys? Thank you for joining. Those are my troops, my loyal troops. But so anyway, so that's one of the things, we had a pretty amazing forum today where we were engaged with a particular community group. It's UPPAC, and it's a community. It's a group of. It stands for Unrepresented People's Positive Action Council, and we had our judicial forum today. And it was great because they really asked really tough questions. They asked questions that I